Welcome back to the Realm of Inspiration. Today we are meeting the animal healer domain. They're so excited to step through. The elder, I'm just gonna cut to the chase and let the elder come through and communicate to all of you about her domain, because her domain's a little bit different in its relation to us, and I don't think that any of the other members of the domain want to step through and communicate all about it. But I'll just let her step through because she just wants to get straight to the point. And let me just see if there is something in her section that maybe is a little good basis for this. Okay, so this is from the elder. She said in the book, "You are never meant to be alone. Whether elf, human, or animal, we are all in this together. There was a time where the animal kingdom and humanity inspired each other to be better, where they cared for each other and trusted each other. It's okay to stop consuming animals, because your bodies will not need it in the 5D. The 5D bodies do not need it. So it's okay to move on. You will survive, and only by stopping the consumption may humans as a whole start to heal the bond with the animal kingdom." And she means to over gluttony consuming as well, and the forced production of the physical forms where the group soul doesn't have enough energy to split into the physical forms, and it's creating a disbalance within the harmony of earth. So yes, that section makes sense that is, because she works with, really the animal human relations a lot is what the elder herself works with. So I'll let her come through and communicate. Hello, I am the elder of the animal healer domain of the Elfian Realm, and here is what I have to say to all of you. For my domain, we work with rhyme, rhythm, reason, and the chakras of all animals. We mean the aquatic realm, the animal kingdom, and the mystical realms. So dragons, unicorns, etc. We work with all of them. We work with rhyme, rhythm, and reason, and the chakras mainly with the animal kingdom animals, and the aquatic realm, we do work with rhyme, rhythm, and reason, but mainly what we work with them is its guidance and teaching and helping and healing a lot. It's not as deep as we have to with the rest of the animal kingdom. Rhyme, rhythm, and reason are the rhyme, rhythm, and reason for being and existing, both in the spiritual and physical realm. And it's easier to help and heal the animals by using those. So we do sing to them a lot. And we dance with them, and we bring in the flow and bend and move of music into their lives, because that sound frequency really benefits them a lot. With the mystical realms, like unicorns, dragons, phoenixes, etc., it is a teacher-learner relationship for both parties, and we also work with them when they come into Earth and to visit and help on a soul level, and we'll also work with them very closely when they come into the physical form during the new golden age. So that's what we do with them, and really it's not important for you all to know all the nitty-gritty details that we do with them, because this is what we do with you. We are explaining how our domain can help you. So we work with animal-human relationships, your better understanding of your animal relationships, which everybody has a messenger guide, everybody has a totem animal, power animal, spirit animal, and a kinship animal. And these 5 relationships are very important for you to pay attention to in your life, because it influences your life, and especially with your kinship animal, you don't realize how much you have in common with them. So it's very important, and our communicator has a very interesting relationship with her kinship animal, and she's still working on it, but we do know that with kinship animals, it is a process, and we hope you understand that better. We can help you ease into relationships with animals as well, and understand and learn from them, how you can learn from them. The different healers of different animals can educate you about animals, and also take whatever messages you have for them to them, as long as they're on the positive polarity. For example, rabbits and squirrels are on the positive polarity. So if a squirrel is giving you a hard time in your yard because it's probably clearing a ley line or trying to bring balance and harmony to an unbalanced property, you can ask a Elfian healer of the lemur group soul splits to deliver a message to the squirrel on your land to ask him to just take a beat. You know, it's fine, it's good. If the message comes back to you, nope, I got things to do, let him do his things. With rabbits, they clear ley lines and they dig into the earth and clear ley lines, and they also bring grounding when they're around. But if they're like eating at something, you can have that conversation through an animal healer that can deliver the message to them. With gray area animals, there are 3D manifestations and gray area animals. Two different categories. We do not work with the 3D manifestations, we just let them be. With the gray area animals, we don't work with them on a soul level because their soul is a little different. We do work with their physical forms, and we do ask their physical forms for help if need be, because they're like this last line of defense. And when it comes time for Earth to transition higher, the gray area animals will offer assistance to kind of be a wall blocking the negative polarity, the negative manifestations from seeping through. So they'll help a lot with that. And so they'll be there. So for like chipmunks and moles, they tend to be gray area. They are gray area. They're not bad, not good. It doesn't matter. They're gray. They do good things for the earth, but on a soul level and energetic level, they're not doing anything for the spiritual. It's really all physical. With the 3D manifestations are different types of insects. There are certain insects that are gray area animals that they benefit the earth because the earth needs it right now, like bees and things like that. The 3D manifestations and gray area animals, it's not like they're harming the polarity on any way, but the way we work with them is a little bit differently. With the 3D manifestations, we let them be, obviously. And with the certain insects that are considered gray, and obviously some are considered positive polarity. The gray aspect of it is they work with the earth and do things that humans have had the ability to do, just aren't able to do it right now. And so until humans are at the place where they can do that, these insects do take that role and do that job until they are no longer needed. With negative manifestations, we don't do anything with them. We can educate you about them and why they're there. It's when every action that you do from the negative polarity lens does create a manifestation, just depending on how much. And there's a reason why they tend to have a lot, and it's because negative manifestations, you are the children of the tree of life, and I feel like you don't realize just the amount of power that you have to manifest life. So when you do negative actions, you are creating life. When you do positive actions, you're creating life. When you're doing neutral actions, you're creating life in different ways. Every action that you do creates life, because that's what you're meant to do. That's why every action that we do as the beings of the flower of inspiration creates inspiration. No matter what it is, our realm has changed and evolved in so many ways, but that's still what we do. That's what we do always. With the dragon realm, what they do, knowledge. No matter what they do, at the core of their being, they're constantly educating and giving the fruits of knowledge. That's because that's what they are. That's where they're from. That's their soul origin. That's the original when their soul was birthed. Same with you. Same with all of you. So what we would like to tell all of you is to be very conscious of the actions that you take. Now we can also help you, not just with your animal connections, but understand soul tribes. Because we can help group soul physical forms reunite and lead the way for them to reunite. So if a dog is lost from its pack, we can help them reunite through our energetic light. We can also see your marks on a soul level and help you find your soul tribe. We can educate you on how to find them, what to be looking for, tell you exactly what we see on you that would be on your soul family, things like that. That's what we can help you do, because we do it for animals. And because we know that when humans and animals are with their tribes, that the positive polarity gets stronger and stronger and stronger, because there's the unity that's there. And later when you guys meet the warrior domain, because I know you haven't yet, our communicator is going in the order of the book, which is the order in how all of us elders ascended to our new status and our domains got changed and altered. So it's a very nice order that our communicator is going in. You'll learn more about universal unity, but that's part of it, a very big part of it. When we work with the chakras of animals, we work to heal them the best that we can. The problem is that they need to be with each other. So dogs need to be with dogs, cats need to be with cats. The group soul, physical forms, when they're together, they're better. And so when there are a lot of animals basically trapped in cages and boxes away from each other, they do get sick. And I know the humans that watching this who understand animals know that when they're alone, they get sick because they need to be with their group soul in the physical form. They do. They help each other. We can only do so much energetically, but they need each other. And they need to work together because why they are group souls is because they don't do things alone. When it comes to their purpose and their reason for being, they do it together. Whether they're a pack animal or not, they do it together. The difference with this is the aquatic realm, they can tend to do things more independently on their own from a group and for their sole purpose. They can be more independent with it, and it's just because they are of a higher dimensional frequency as well as they've evolved in a different way. But they tend to still pack together, even though that they can be more independent about it. The ones that really take that independent thing as a challenge are whales. They will sometimes go off on their own, but for example, penguins, who are very special aquatic realm animals, they will tend to be with each other all the time. What is different is with the cats and owls and snakes, who are the cleansers of the earth, they will sometimes go off on their own independently because it's this split and cover more base ground to clear the negative manifestations. What animals are different is the primates, the monkeys, as they also do have a more independent mind about them. They're still part of a group soul, but their group soul has split so much into so many different types of physical forms, so many different ones that do so many different things, that they're very interesting and fun to work with. And they're also a bit of an enigma to us as well, kind of like you all can be. You guys do, on a tree of life creation level, have a soul relationship with them, but your souls are not the same. So what that means is basically the concept of a monkey turning into a man is not possible on a soul level. A monkey's physical form could not turn into a man's physical form because the qualities of a man's physical form comes from the soul. So again, your souls, when you're not in the physical form, do have the same energetic outline as your physical form. And all in all, what we do is help you and help animals. That is all I have left to say. Beautiful. Thank you, Elder. And in the next Meet the Domains, we will be meeting the Warrior Domain. So I hope you enjoyed this Meet the Domains. We are getting to the very end, and not to the very end, we have 3 more left, but we're getting close. We're at the halfway mark with the Animal Healer Elder, and they will talk to you and introduce themselves to you in the next Meet the Domains. Stay inspired, beautiful souls.